of a hot streak. Absolutely an interesting interaction right away. I can't imagine this matchup will be normal. I cannot imagine this will be a normal game, having Hero and Min Min, both characters that really force their own minigame upon you in very separate ways.
Yeah, no, and Mando, I mean, something you said for being the last Colorado player left in winners. Not a player that a lot of Colorado people know. I've had multiple people kind of come up to me throughout the day and ask, like, you know, who's Mando? I've seen them making moves. They are Colorado, in fact. And you can tell because they're getting watched by Hero. But
the Colorado Classic is getting watched by Hero for however many months and then maybe taking a couple games.
But yeah, no, Mando, not a player who really travels too much, goes to too many events, but notably going to ESF last night and making top 8, and now coming to Smirk 6 and making top 8.
Yeah, making these plays, doing great. Wow. All right. I would never have thought of comboing up smash into up smash on Min Min, but there you go. Mondo.
Oh, and speaking of the up smash, there's a reflector. So that might be something that we see come to play throughout this set.
Yeah, no, it's definitely an interesting piece of counterplay that Min Min has to any zoners, anyone with projectiles. She has obviously such a dominant long-range game, period.
The real distance game.
Exactly. So the fact that at any point she could throw an arm, throw the other arm, and then up smash your response, or throw an arm, up smash.
I think Mando just took his hands off the controller for a second there.
Yeah, no, I don't think he. Interesting bang.
Might have been like a miss menu.
Yeah, possibly. Sparkle again looking low on mana.
Up throw, back throw.
Back throw, barely not getting that very low mana. Yep. All right. Hey,
that works.
I don't care about your tomahawk mix. I'm up smashing.
Either way, though, down 150 and okay,
down
to stock now.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
Sparkle looking
again the
very
Colorado
confident.
Classic. You die to whack and you throw something.
Hopefully not the second, but you know, it's definitely the first.
Yeah, no, I definitely believe something will be flying across the menu due to a hero move at some point. Whether that be
if it hasn't already happened, let's be real.
Oh, that's so honestly.
Actually, no, I ran Sparkle's pool. No one threw anything. That at least I saw. So people have been very well behaved. I'll give them that.
That's good. It's always great to have your best foot forward here at Smirk 6. It's a little bit like church, but more important.
This is our church.
This is our church.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
I was gonna say.
Yeah. You know, a lot of players, they'll watch the sets of the opponent that they're about to play, kind of try to get a read on them.
Yeah.
I think Mando might have been taking a pick from Sparkle's page there, decided to kill himself.
Yeah, no, I think
not exactly the best book to, not exactly the best page to take.
Yeah, no, it's hard. It is hard because that's what Sparkle uses. That's his thing. He kills himself, and then he starts playing the game.
Yeah, but he makes it look good.
He does make it look good.
Yeah.
So I don't, Mondo. I mean, that was kind of a stylish death. Won't lie. You had the up B just barely. So
Let's see if he can make a Sheik though.
Exactly.
Yeah. Sparkle's wearing that designer. Let's see if Mondo's wearing Sheik.
Are the J's fake? That's what we're looking for.
Yeah. Can he SD like a real one?
That's what I'm saying.
Just pick him. Okay, that works too.
A fascinating ledge game. We saw it literally in the first 10 seconds of the last game. Mondo got on ledge, Sparkle held menu, and they just sat there.
Eventually, it will run out. Eventually, you'll fall off ledge.
This is true, and frankly, both these players are just willing to be like, yeah, I know what your advantage is, and I'm not letting you have it.
That is something that I haven't thought about until just then. With that zoom, a lot of players tried to call it out by kind of picking one spot in particular.
Yep.
Min Min can just cover the entire stage.
Yeah,
shoot one arm one way, shoot one arm the other.
I feel like you could just up B launch the middle, swing on either side. That's kind of lethal.
Yeah.
Sparkle.
Oh,
wow!
Barely getting it. 1 MP left. Great awareness.
Let's go gambling.
Oh! And he's in jackpot.
He won the house. You can win a gazillion. Sparkle pulling zoom out of nowhere and an F smash out of further than nowhere.
Yeah, no, that crit. I mean, raw F smash would kill. Let's be real.
Yes.
That crit, getting just a little bit extra MP. Very nice to have that spend of money.
It literally is like winning the jackpot. The colors flash on the screen. Someone dies.
Yeah.
That's not part of it typically. but you do get a huge
It's
lead.
exciting.
It's exciting. Yeah, no, I don't. Honestly, in Sparkle's last set, not only we didn't even see them get a single crit. They have been.
Oh, is that? That's gonna be the song. Okay, well, you know.
Well, all right, he
you had to
saved
say
him up.
something. You had to
I
say
had
something.
to say something. Well, apparently you can decide when you use it, because those were the only 2 F smashes I've seen Sparkle do, and they've both been crits. At Dragon Quest, what's the deal?
I mean,
Oh
it's
my gosh.
it's supposed to be 1 in 8, but like Luigi players, you know, sometimes they can just pick.
Yeah.
And
like-
Sparkle right now just seeming to decide to win.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
It's
I
that
think
top
that's
player
what
neutral.
Mando doesn't know, is that Sparkle's strategy is that someone kills themselves the first game. It's not dependent on who does it. It's just a sacrifice is needed to appease the gambling gods. And that's really all that's required.
Yeah. No, right now Sparkle full stock up, going for another gamble, and
No, that was
betting
that
a bit
was
too much.
sacrifice.
That was another
Betting
SD.
the
Let's
house,
be real.
baby. Yeah, no, that was a legitimate attempt.
Yeah.
That's just.
No, that's Mando does have the. Huh?
Was he holding that?
No, that was just right off the bat.
Yeah, no.
That was
Wow.
I mean, Mando does have the up smash reflector as mentioned.
Yep.
But Sparkle's just been so fast on the draw. He's past the first grade reading level.
Literally.
He knows what's coming up.
Exactly.
And that sizzle, we just saw it travels across the stage in an instant. You can't react to that. It's
No,
gotta
not
be a
at
follow.
all. And the fact that Sparkle, of course, like, as any good hero, you gotta read the menu, but that felt like a soul read. His eyes were nowhere near it. He just felt in the soul sizz on top.
Yeah.
And he just knocks Mando right into a game 3.
Yeah. So make it a quick 3-0 to get into winners finals.
Yeah, no,
And
absolutely.
Mando, I think switching the alt, switching the stage, hoping for a little bit of change to make it so that way it's not
Bit
that
of a mix-up, yeah, you know,
Yeah.
getting something new and fresh. Yeah, no, Sparkle has been putting on a performance. I can't
Postal
even
Dare
describe
like
it.
that.
Yeah, that was quite fun.
Still
I
no
liked it.
follow-up on it.
Yeah, no,
It's just been the difference in punish game.
it really has. Also, Mando just kind of like Sparkle get back and use menu. I can't
yeah.
speak to the zoning game, but honestly, Sparkle just kind of, you know, I don't play Min Min, but it really just did look like that space was given up, and I do feel like Min Min is not, okay, it's not a character you should be letting that happen to. I can, every time I see Whack.
Every time it's on the screen. But that's actually an interesting point that I hadn't thought of. Min Min is a character that's so strong in advantage, so strong when other people are kind of off stage and at disadvantage.
Yep.
Really wants to capitalize on that. Hero can kind of just invalidate that. Things like
Yes.
Accelerado where you can just jump over it.
Yeah.
Things like Whoosh where it's just so fast and gets you back to stage. Things like Zoom
Yeah.
where you can go from just the bottom blast zone to center stage.
Or
in an instant.
like Zoom
Oh!
being an intangible projectile, so it goes through the arms.
Even missing once.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I feel like there's really, oh my goodness, there's so much you have to think about as Min Min in this matchup. And honestly, it's not looking too easy. Also, like you said, Sizzle and Sizz basically traveling in an instant. The constant threat of slower projectiles, Fireball, and he's after Kaboom.
Yeah, just
and
letting Hero
Sparkle-
take space. How Min Min would want it.
Yeah, exactly. I feel as though Sparkle has a very strong understanding of that, and Mando is on their last stock here in winners, and
Yeah, all that
Sparkle
justice
looking-
experience coming through clutch right now.
absolutely, Sparkle is looking quite dominant right now, and quite understanding of both his advantage and his opponent's disadvantage.
Exactly. And yeah, right now one stock away from punching a ticket into winners finals. Mondo, they've had a very stellar run so far.
Yep.
And even if they're a solid player, you never want to drop the losers. You never
Not
want
at
to drop the
all.
losers at this event as well.
This event, we've seen so many insane players go into losers.
You got Sen down there.
Yep.
You got Smirk down there. You got Shu down there.
Yep.
You got everyone down there.
You really do. I mean, I believe.
Okay, well, either way, Mondo going to be bringing it to last stock right now. Interesting to see bounce.
Yeah, because there isn't any projectiles.
You can-
but
you can reflect your own
Reflector,
projectiles, yeah.
There you go. We haven't seen Reflector yet. Or
Oh!
anything from,
And we will.
there they go. No, we won't. And that's okay.